We already on? We good to go?
Alright, as you can see, Dip finally came back on his little late night adventure that he had the other night. But he's back. So I'm Bean.
I'm Dip.
And this is
the Bean Dip Podcast.
Anyways, you might remember our guest from our late night talk that me and her had the other night. You know, Miss Crystal over here.
Man.
Bro, why you
I'm here, guys.
Why you gotta throw yourself on the ground like
Just
that?
woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, like.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that. But since we're here.
All right then, Miss Sassy Pants. welcome back.
Sassy Pants. It feels good to be back, y'all. Obviously, y'all loved me. Appreciate that.
We did get a lot of compliments on having her here because we had somebody that was very engaging and actually spoke on the podcast. Anywho, what episode are we on?
We're on episode 6.
Episode 6, numero 6. We are back in the building. Want to start this episode off by saying that
our condolences.
The Bean Dip Podcast wants to send its condolences to all the families and everyone affected in the massacre that happened in Maine last week. Our deepest sorrows and everything goes out to those families. There were 18 wounded, I believe, and 18 fatalities and 13 wounded in the shootout. So it was a really bad situation for Maine. It is the biggest massacre that Maine has had in their history because Maine has a very low crime rate. So definitely shocked everybody.
But what's like the story behind it though? Behind the massacre?
So there was a military reservist by the name of Robert Card, 40 years old. This man does have a past history in mental health issues. He was taken to a mental health facility earlier this year in July, if I'm not mistaken. He stayed there for 2 weeks because he heard voices that was telling him to go shoot up a military base. I forgot the name of the base, but he was institutionalized for 2 weeks, and I guess they let him go after that. But last week, Robert Card, with an automatic weapon, which I did not get exactly what weapon he used, but he entered a bowling alley around 7 p.m. and started shooting. After he shot up the bowling alley, I think it was about 10 to 12 minutes later, he was at a nearby bar and grill right down the street from the bowling alley, opened fire in the bar and grill as well. From there, he fled. I believe they had what was a 48-hour manhunt. It was damn near 2 days, the manhunt they had, where they had hundreds of law enforcement, and I think they had somewhere near.
So like before that, though, I don't mean to interrupt you, but like before that, like they had no clue that this was the dude that was behind all this from the get-go, or?
It was unclear who he was. It was camera footage, and
so like everything that they were finding from this one person was just based off footage and like this site, like people's sightings and stuff, pretty much.
Yeah, basically they had no idea who he was. Concluding the 48 hours of the manhunt, they found him dead. They said that it was a self-inflicted gun wound. He committed suicide. He left a suicide note to his son.
Do you know what the note said though, or?
I don't know. They did not have, at the time that I was looking it up, they didn't have available what the verbiage was on the note, but they said, looking at the note, they concluded that it wasn't a terrorist attack. It wasn't like racially motivated or aimed at one person.
Okay.
I believe it was just somebody that
That boy
crazy.
seen all red and went crazy.
I was gonna say like in my opinion it's like, but it's like think about like how, like
he wasn't mentally there.
Exactly, but like shouldn't somebody like have caught that like?
My
did he have like a family or something, or like he just like by himself?
He had a cousin, where it says documented in various articles that I read. He had a cousin say that he wasn't right in the head and used the term schizophrenic as how he acted.
Honestly, because you're like, yeah, I get that because my mom has it, so I get it from a point of view. But like at that point, then like the cousin like already knew that he wasn't mentally stable, so like shouldn't have like been a clue of like the help.
I think though, even in his mental instability, he was able to function. So
I would say yes, because
they weren't like I don't think anybody really took the initiative to be like, okay, you shouldn't be in like public or shouldn't be doing things like that.
I was gonna say because I also got a friend who's like schizophrenic too, and like she takes medication and she can act like, live a normal life with the medication. But it's weird because like my mom takes the same medication, but she still doesn't act the same. It's weird how that works.
I want to do further research into the situation because I feel like this is gonna be one of those. It happened and then it gets hushed. It's not something that's gonna drag out because I want to know what was the conclusion of the medical records at the institution where he was at? Like, you went in there for only 2 weeks for hearing voices that told you to shoot up a military base. How or why was 2 weeks the concluded time for you to say, okay, he's okay to go, we'll set him free?
I mean, because you got to think, once you're in there, most of them people in there for at least a minimum of a year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For hearing voices that are telling you to commit such
2 weeks is crazy.
a horrendous
Yeah,
crime.
like if because like I know plenty of people who's went in and they've been there for like minimum like at least 6 months.
They also said in his vehicle was abandoned at least one of the weapons that was registered to him. And my question is, when did he get these weapons?
Also, like, yeah, because like ain't there like literally some paperwork or something that says like you can't have weapons if you're like mentally unstable?
Right, but then my other question is, if he got it before, how do we take these weapons once he's mentally unstable? Does his mental instability, how deep into the system does it go to look up, does this man own weaponry, machinery, or anything like that?
Ain't nobody really gonna go that deep into it. You already know that.
Probably
you
not.
already know. Unless you're like a person with power or something like that. If you're just a regular normal Joe or female, whatever, ain't nobody really gonna go that deep in that situation.
Right.
How old was his son?
How old was his son?
Mm-hmm.
I think his son is. I didn't look up the age of the son. I didn't. There was a lot of slander against him on the internet, like, why go kill all those people to kill yourself and then leave your son a suicide note? But we don't know what this man was actually going through in here. Like, what led him to open up in a bowling alley? What's crazy is where they found the body was at an old recycling place where he used to work.
See, okay.
And the workers there, like,
I get that too, cause like sometimes with schizophrenic people, they find comfort in like places that they're comfortable in. Like they're like surroundings. Like if he would have went back home and did it's the same thing. He felt comfortable and safe there. It's usually where those type of people usually go to, anyways.
they said that he worked at this recycling place for years, but the way the workers described him, like, they don't know when he started or when he left, because he was literally a come to work. He didn't talk and do anything with anybody and go home. So he was already like, what's it called?
Mute, pretty much.
No, not mute. When people are secluded, he was a loner.
Yeah.
He was already a loner. So
That makes sense. That makes sense. But I mean, you gotta think about it. Like a lot of people who go through a lot of stuff in general are always the quiet ones, or either the most quiet or they're the most outgoing people that you will know.
it's always
That
a certain extremity. It's one or the other opposite.
But majority of the time, it's always the most outgoing people, the most happiest people in public, or the most people that are suffering the most.
Right. Right, because I saw other reports where they were trying to get like all the witnesses, the victims, and everybody that was at the places that he shot up to see if any of them were in connection to him. Had they worked with him? Had they crossed paths anywhere? Was there any type of work interaction, outside of work interaction? Were they relatives? Were they whatever? Just trying to see. They were trying to find a motive for what it was, and they just can't find a motive.
I mean, you got to know, like, his motive is just his head. That's the thing about it, because like normal people don't understand, like, but like some people like with that mental illness, like it could be the smallest little trigger. That's it.
Right.
Like I said, I'm just saying this from experiences. Like what
He could have been strapped up and saw something at that bowling alley, flashing
That-
lights, the word bowling, a pin, something that
literally,
set
or
him
just
off.
or literally just a random person walked past him and it reminded him of somebody.
Like the way the person walks or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's the smallest little thing that will trigger it.
And what's so sad is, even with the cousin knowing, describing him as schizophrenic, people describing him as very quiet and to himself, I just wonder who was close enough to gather some kind of sign. Like, okay, hold on. Does he need help? Can I be there for him?
That should have been the cousin. Literally. If the cousin literally described him as schizophrenic and everything,
Who sent him into the mental hospital or mental?
Apparently he checked himself in. He was at a base. I forgot the name of the base, but it's the National Guard is where he was enlisted, and he told them, I'm hearing voices is telling me to come shoot this place up, and they institutionalized him, and from there they contacted authorities, because I believe this place was in New York, because they said the New York police had to come get him to transfer him to the place where he spent the 2 weeks in New York. Because I believe that what they did was send him to a military mental facility, not a civilian
Normal,
one,
yeah.
right? Which maybe from my experiences with relatives in the military is, they're like, okay, he's fine. He did. He had this. We see him as good. Put him out there again.
Honestly, because you gotta think though, even like
Not speaking ill of the military, but
no, but you gotta think though, especially like people in the military in general, like they always have like going into war and stuff too. You
They
gotta
got a
think.
hard head on them, like a hard head.
I mean,
well, I hadn't looked deeper into him because they say at 40 he was a National Guard reserve, which as a reserve you only work so many weekends and so many weeks
I'll
a
say
year.
that or until when the war starts, and then that's when
Right. But
that's when
so
you
I
call.
want to know if him at 40 he was described as a military reservist before he enlisted in the reserves. What was he before? Did he have
Like active
PTSD
duty
before?
or
Like what was his act? Yes, what was his active duty military branch? So there's so many questions that I have, and there's all the stories kind of tell the same thing.
but you gotta think that you're not either the media's gonna cover up most of the truth, or like you're just not gonna figure out, you're not gonna find out
My
eventually.
conspiracy side, like my conspiracy side's going off right now because my
Okay.
conspiracy side is like
But
It's just like
rogue soldier that went crazy, or this was a rogue soldier situation gone wrong. They
or
found him with a self-inflicted gun wound and a suicide note sent to his son,
or it's like
or is
this.
that a cover up?
That's also saying this somebody cover up. This is your cup of tea right here.
I mean, it could be anything nowadays. It could look like somebody killed. Matter of fact, I had a friend who um he would always pick me up from work, take me home, we're like homies or whatever. Well, he would talk to me about like problems that he would have with like his mom going through she would have like seizures and stuff, and like he would always get blamed for it. And so he got into like hard drugs, started hanging around the wrong people. Well, one day I got a call from work from our other friend that used to live with him. And he was like, hey, he was like, is so and so gonna pick you up from work? Like, I haven't heard from him. Last time I talked to him, he was going through it with his mom. Like, I don't know what's going on. Cause like they just said, it's always like outgoing people, the most like happiest people. And that's who he was. Like, he was always outgoing, happy, was always blasting music when he pulled up. Like, like he was one of them. Well, come to find out, he he committed suicide. Then come to find out over like a couple weeks later, that's not what happened. They found him a gunshot, but it was like in his lap, and his car was burnt. And so and there was a post made on his Instagram, but the post didn't get posted till a day after he wasn't talking to nobody, till a day after they already found his body. So the post was like saying like, oh, like I'm going through it, like this is the end of it, and that. They covered it up. Somebody killed him and made it try to seem like he killed himself.
But was there evidence to go behind that?
Like evidence as in somebody killed him? Yes, there was evidence. There was plenty of evidence. After they had like got the car, the steering wheels, the gun that was in the car wasn't even his gun. They traced back the fingerprints. And it turns out it was actually these dudes that he had like a misconception or whatever however you say it with. Because what happened? He went down the wrong path. All that mental shit got him fucked up, and he started going down the wrong path and hanging around the wrong people. And they try to make it look like, it was like, what would you say, self-inflicted? Like he did it to
Self-inflicted.
himself.
That's what
Yeah.
that's how they
Or like
that's
or like
that's how they said
you
that's how
could.
they said Robert's body was
I'll say
found. The
I'll
guy
say
from the shooting, that it
I'll
was
say
a
yeah. You could like
self-inflicted gun wound.
say that, or like I don't know. I would sort of use like self destruction or something like that too. Sort of you can use something like that.
That kind of sounds
I don't
like
think self-destruction is an actual terminology they use. Self-destruction sounds like Thanos done came in and snapped the finger on
right.
himself.
Like you exploded.
That has to be over here like type shit. Snapping his fingers.
Explosion. It didn't explosion.
But nonetheless, like I said, we do want to extend our condolences. That's a
Yeah.
tragic situation. Like I said, I still have questions. I'm going to be doing
Questions
more
that might
research.
never be answered.
Right. I'm
True.
still going to try to do more research and dig deeper into it. I want to know more about Robert Card before I just rule this off as another crazy person who committed suicide. So hopefully,
Conspiracy or truth? Question mark.
right, right.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
but in, but in the meantime, condolences to all those people that got hurt for real
But
and that died.
look, I ain't trying to be like that, but we ain't trying to be in a sad topic, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
We're gonna turn it up a
We're
little
gonna turn
bit.
it
We're
up.
gonna-
We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Let's go.
All right. Question:
Uh oh.
should men pay for everything on the first date? Yes or no? I want you.
Y'all looking at me.
Yeah. Well, I want your point of view of it first.
female point of view, well, then again, it depends who the female is. Cause like some of my friends, like they'll say, nah, like he better pay for me, this and that. Me personally, if you're gonna go into a relationship and you can like stably take care of yourself, like solo, if you're gonna go into a relationship with another person, make sure that relationship is 50-50. If y'all both got it, like how y'all know y'all got it, 50-50. I feel like he'll take you out, he'll buy food, at least buy him something. Like, get him something, fucking tip the bill at least, or, like, take him out one night. Yeah, I just always feel like it should be 50-50.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but now I gotta challenge you. We're talking about a first date. We
Yeah,
met.
like
We
literally,
had
First
some.
date?
We had some conversation. We hit it off. Hey,
like we just matched on Tinder type of
one
thing,
of you
thing.
bring it up. Let's go out. Let's eat. Let's see a movie or
Whoever brings
something
it
like
up
that.
should be the one
You
paying.
think that's
Whoever
who it
plans
pays
it.
on?
But guess what?
Who
Guess
it
who's
falls
bringing
on?
up 99% of the time though?
The man.
The man. Right.
But it's like what I seen first is like, okay, think about it. The man pays for the movie, right? So like you can see like, okay, they'll pay for the snack, like the popcorn, the drinks, whatever. But some people could also see it as, okay, I bought the movie tickets.
You buy the drinks and shit.
Yeah, you buy the snacks and stuff. But like you gotta think that most girls don't see it because like plus you gotta think always the guy's trying to impress the girl on the first date. Be realistic. It's always how that works. You always wanna be the person to impress her and be like, oh, he's so sweet, whatever. But
Then again, ladies, if you're ever gonna go on a date and the man invites you out, just always at least bring some money. Like, at least bring some money. Because there's been times where I've gone out, like, I've been taken on dates, and, like, I brought money, but I've seen stuff that, like, I wanted, and it's just like, I know if I ask him for it, like, I don't be like, that's doing too much.
you like one of very few because a girl will literally ask him like, hey, I like that. I like those pair of shoes. Literally the first time you hanging out, like they'll still be like, hey, can I get that? And you be like,
Y'all
yeah.
bitches be greedy. Y'all girls be greedy.
I mean,
This question is so perplexed for me because dating the range of women that I've dated.
People you dated, how old he was.
There you go again. There you go again. So yes, at my age, at 35, obviously I've gone on a few dates.
You know what I feel like? I feel like he's like the dad. And he's giving us a prep talk right now.
Right? We're both looking at him like.
His dad finna whoop both of y'all too. How about that? I don't even got no belt. I'm in sweatpants.
Yeah,
He's
At least
finna
my
go tell us
sweatpants
pick
got
our
pockets.
switch. Pick our
At least
switch.
my sweatpants got
Hey,
pockets.
he gonna go out there
Damn.
and be like, hey, go.
You country oldered me with a switch.
My mama.
Hey, I got tore up with a switch by my mama. But
Hey, just walk up like, hey, mom, dad's being mean and ugly.
there you go. Anywho, I've dated the women who up front have said, okay, I'd like to go on a date with you. I'm going to pay for my meal. You're going to pay for yours. Just in case in the situation when I step out with you, you might not be my cup of tea. I'm not going to be rude and have you pay for a meal and disappear. And, you just pay for a meal with a random person. I have had the girls who you're going to pay for everything. It's your responsibility. It's your obligation. I've had the girls who have told me, okay, you just paid, but I got us on the next date. So
Yeah.
I really think it's situational. As far as a standard, I'm going to lean with yes, only because it's the gesture. I asked you. That is a man courting a woman. That is a man with chivalry. Hey, let me take you out. Let me open your door. I got this meal for us tonight. I got this. Now, like I said, as the relationship develops, if it goes past that first date,
Yeah, and it
then
gets
what
further.
you were talking about, those are the things that come into play.
Yeah, like I remember, cause in my life, I remember at a point like the beginning, I paid for literally like everything in the beginning, like no matter what. Cause it's like it's a gesture also, but like also like in the Hispanic culture too, everybody like it's like saying, and this in general, not even going on a date, this in general. Like we got to eat. If I invited y'all to eat, I got the bill.
You got the bill.
I invited everybody out.
That is very true.
But that's just us. Like that's just like our thing. I don't know. I haven't seen other people. I've seen some other people do that, but like me, most time. But like nowadays, no.
I have certain friends, but I also feel because these friends exist in a certain tax bracket, they'll hit everybody up in the group chat. Boom, hey y'all, we're going to this Mexican restaurant tonight. Y'all show up. And my boy will have all the margaritas, all the meals. It's on his tab. He invited. I have friends who I'm a cheapskate. Cause I'll be like, hey man, who want to go to lunch? But I'll be like, you make sure you got your own though. Just meet me. You know what I'm saying? I have invited people out to eat and paid for it. But I have also found out that I got friends who, when they know you paying for it, they gonna be like, okay, we gonna be nice. I've had friends who's like, oh, you paying for it?
Oh, do.
Oh, I want
Mm.
filet mignon.
No, it's that's especially on a date too. Like sometimes like I've never had this like personally happen to me on a date, but I've heard like stories of it's like you go to the girl, she's like, where are you gonna go eat at? Either you're gonna get the I don't know,
Or some fancy ass fucking
and
restaurant.
but then you over here looking at it because it's like you want to impress her and everything, but it's like you're not trying to overstep. Like you want to take her out to eat as a nice gesture. You let her choose whatever, but it's like you want to stay humble at the same time.
Mhm.
It's like you get it. You don't make a lot of money, like unless girls are like into all that money stuff. But like I said, I've noticed a few girls now are like personality wise and stuff like that. They don't care about the money. But like it's like some girls would that's go to like the most fancy restaurant and choose the most expensive thing on the menu, and then you over here looking at it as in like, dang, I pretty much worked like half a week just to pay for this dinner.
Okay, so this is actually a perfect topic. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, a list was released all over social media, went viral, and it was a list of places that women absolutely refuse to go on a first date.
McDonald's is probably
And
high.
thank you to the ladies who reached out to help make the list. This list is ridiculous, bro. At number one is the Cheesecake Factory.
What?
Do you
They
know how many
wouldn't choose
people
that?
I who would love to go to the Cheesecake Factory on a first date?
Yeah.
Number two is Applebee's. Are
What?
you
Oh,
kidding me?
what?
Applebee's got that two
Bro,
whatever
you gotta
man,
think that's that two. That's like you doing
two for
some
24 or
coupon.
something like
You doing
that.
some
Like
couponing at that point, big dog.
then you got Chili's.
I never been to Chili's
You
out.
never
Me
been to
neither.
Chili's. Chili's is all right. Chili's is like Applebee's to me, but
I've never been to
Applebee's winning
Applebee's.
Yeah, me
in
neither.
that fight. Number four is Chipotle. I
Chipotle's
could
valid.
sorta understand half and half.
Because you got to
I
think
love Chipotle personally.
I mean, yeah,
Not
because you got
everybody
to
does.
like most of the time everything in Chipotle is like spicy, so it's like not a lot
In
of
my
people.
in my mind, it depends on who I'm taking out. Like you want this spicy
But
steak bowl from
you got to think
Chipotle.
also got to think
They
though
want the
everybody's
cantina bowl
different.
from Chipotle.
Everybody's different, so like you got to think everybody has their different tastes.
Like I feel like with Chipotle, no girl is gonna go, girl. He took me out to Chipotle. He got me the cantina bowl, girl. I'm special. Like nobody gonna say that
Like
shit.
he upgraded me to the large.
Now number four is Olive Garden, or number five is Olive Garden, which I find completely wild. I think Olive Garden is valid.
It's like
It
fancy.
is.
It's
It's
like
fancy.
fancy.
It's
It's
nice.
it's fucking Italian. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good stuff.
Like you want
Number
some French
six
fries?
is the movies. I find that wild as fuck.
What?
You don't want to go see a flick and eat some movie theater popcorn with some
Right.
candies and stuff,
Some
sit close to
slushies.
each other. Like, yeah, there's not gonna be a lot of conversation, but we can joke and whatever while we
Yeah,
watching
like
the
it's like
movie.
especially if you're watching like a
A
plus you-
comedy movie or some
that
shit.
that
Bro,
plus
one
you,
of the first dates I did with my wife was we went to the movies.
yeah plus you
I think
also
we
got to
went to
think
go
that,
see John Wick 4.
I'll say plus you also got to think that with a scary movie though like in the middle of the girl might get scared and then she gets closer to you. That's how you build that little connection right there.
Now number eight I feel is valid. Any fast food chain. If we on a first date, if I had to put myself in a
I
woman's
mean
shoes,
it really depends though.
you pull up the Burger King, I'ma flame your fucking
Oh.
Whopper. I'ma flame your fucking Whopper. Don't take me to Burger King, bitch. I go to Burger King during the week by myself and eat happily.
I bet you would.
Oh, I do.
You be over this.
I pick up a Whopper every other day. I don't actually eat at Burger King. I just take
I
it
was
while I'm out
I was
doing
like,
my
boy, we're gonna
deliveries and
turn
due
into a fucking
diligences.
Whopper. That's gonna be
Yo, the
Halloween
next one,
next year.
your house. If you want to take her to your house. Now, I feel that's invalid. Here's the thing.
Don't do that.
You only come to my house if we agree on it. Because let's say, instead of taking you out, I got skills in the kitchen. And I would
Yeah.
like to
I mean, yeah,
personally cook
facts,
you a dinner
facts.
for my first date. Now, Netflix and chill on the first date is unacceptable, I feel
But in
like.
this generation, that's common as hell, though. To be honest,
It is. It is.
It
Like
really
I
is.
know so many people who they were. How'd you meet? Oh, he invited me over. We watched some movie, girl. He put that thing.
Hey, look,
on.
instead of Netflix chill now, it's like Disney Plus and chill type shit now. To be honest, or Hulu and chill.
Nah, bro.
Oh hell,
I mean,
he's
I'm
familiar
not
with
gonna
like
go there.
Popeye and
So
chill.
the next place is Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's,
What?
I
I
don't really
love
feel like
Buffalo.
Buffalo Wild Wings is a first date place.
That's more of like a.
It depends
go
on
watch
the premise of
games.
your relationship. If you meet a girl that's into sports and loves
Yeah,
the whole
then yeah.
and loves the whole sports center thing, like where you go out, you eat wings, we watch the game together, we like the same team, or we might be opposing teams. Once again, that's a situational one. Wingstop ain't no,
No.
nobody. Ain't nobody
Okay.
going to
I can agree
Wingstop.
with that one. I can agree.
Ain't nobody going to Wingstop. Red Lobster. What? Red
Really?
Lobster's perfectly fine.
I
I've
swear,
never been
Longhorn better not be on there.
Well-
There ain't no way Longhorn.
Longhorns ain't on
I was
here.
gonna
Okay,
say. I was
good.
gonna say like
Or
there.
Texas Roadhouse. I love Texas Roadhouse.
No.
The
That's-
Roadhouse ain't on here
Okay,
either.
I was gonna
Okay.
say like them 2 places are valid.
So the next one is a buffet.
I would love to go to a buffet for a first date. What you mean?
I mean,
I
no.
feel like that's a situational thing. I feel like some girls is gonna be like, "Where did you bring me? All you can
Them
eat
bougie
buffet, like
girls?
No, I mean that.
don't
But
take
then
a picture to Golden Corral."
you also gotta think though too, because you gotta think on a first date. It's like y'all are pigging out. Like some girls don't want to pig out on the first date. They might want to get
No,
comfortable.
I want them to pick out on the first date. I need to see. I need to see what the
Uh,
future looks like.
Then you see like,
If you over here
Like-
eating and you got a rib hanging out your fucking
and then
mouth,
she over
if
there
you
like,
got celery on your teeth, you got 3 plates in front of
That's
you,
what's
and you
up.
chewing with your mouth
That's
open,
what's up.
I need to see this.
that's what's up.
I need to see
But
this.
that's my wife right there.
All right,
That's
so the next one I don't know how I feel about, bro. IHOP.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
All right, so let me put a premise to it. Let me put a situation at IHOP. We
Okay.
at the bar. We kicking it, right? We having a
That's
good
Waffle
time
House.
at the
Yeah,
bar.
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House,
Me and
dog.
you. Waffle House is valid when it's a drunk night. You two aren't drunk. You having a good time. You just had only a couple of
Waffle
drinks. Let's
House,
go to
dog.
IHOP. Nah, Waffle House is fucking
Man,
trash.
I'll
I
spend
said
a-
it. Fuck
Hey,
Waffle House.
Hey,
I will spend a bill at Waffle House.
Oh, we
Ask
know.
this man.
I go to
You know.
Waffle House when I'm shit faced. That's the only time it tastes good. Any other time I can't eat Waffle House sober. Fuck wrong with y'all.
this man booty took him.
Right.
The next one is Denny's.
What is
about that fucking cookie, dog? You got
You
another
know what
one?
happened last time, bro.
You got another one, bro? All right, when I throw this goddamn... Oh, fuck, no, that's too far, dog.
You moved. I was trying to get like the side.
That
You
nigga got me in my fucking eye, y'all. Y'all see this? I got one eye left for the podcast. This
Hey,
is the
look.
Bean and Dip Eyeless podcast.
No, literally.
Bro, I have crumbs in my fucking eye, dog.
We got Patrick the Pirate over here now.
You said what?
Patrick the Pirate over here now.
Fuck, bro. I got crumbs in my eye, y'all.
Y'all, he's crying.
All right, so, no, I'm actually
No,
not. I'm still dry, but I got crumbs in that bitch. All right, the
Crusty
next
ass.
one I feel is totally valid. The gym.
The gym?
That's valid. That's valid.
That's valid as
if,
hell.
If like y'all are both into like fitness, but that's valid because I've seen plenty of people go on a first date at the gym. They get a good workout session going in, but
But they are both musty and...
no, I mean that's what I said. It depends on the type of people you are. Like I said, it depends and varies on
I feel like
everybody.
it's valid as a place not to take. I couldn't take nobody to the gym. Look at me. I don't.
It's different.
The weighs way more than me in there. So the
Yeah,
next
everything
one.
weighs more than you.
The next one, I'm actually not opposed to church.
Again, it's also different for-
Situational, because
yeah.
I guess it depends. Yeah,
Other
but like
people.
if you like, hey, look, I'm going to church Sunday. Would you
Bro,
like to come to
but
church
if
with
you-
me? And then after church, we grab a
If
little
you
lunch.
think about it though, if we walk into a church, bro, we're gonna burst into flames.
Speak for yourself, you fucking heathen.
You.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell
True.
is hot.
You are actively in the life of sin. I am committed, and I am a
Yeah,
child of
committed
God.
fucking dumbass.
I haven't been committed in the mental house in a long time, bro.
Okay.
So after church, Starbucks.
Oh, hell yeah. I was just taking on the first date to Starbucks the other day.
This is generational. This is for the new kids. This is for, what are they called?
Bitch, reverse.
Oh, shit.
Hey, how does that work?
The fuck?
Fuck
That man
cause-
went to hit you with an uppercut and you hit him with the how do you can. Well, she got you.
Yeah,
Give
See
me my
how
fucking
disrespectful
cookie.
he
No, I
is with the
smack.
cookie?
yeah.
I
Take
think
my
I think I think
thunder,
Starbucks is valid if you're a millennial and you vape. So y'all fit
Fuck
that
you.
description.
Okay, cigarette
Um,
smoker.
Coffee dates, totally valid.
That's the same thing as Starbucks, really.
A Starbucks isn't all coffee though. Starbucks they just do a lot.
They
of
got that. You want the grande?
I mean, Starbucks does
You
have
want the
food too, though.
venti?
Yeah, Starbucks is a whole. It's got its own whole little
Really?
vibe. I think ice cream dates are valid.
Hell yeah.
Let's go to Steak and Shake and get like a crazy milkshake, or let's go to Brewster's,
Brewster's.
Yes,
or
bro.
what's the other place?
Or honestly, you know what?
Cold Stone.
No BS.
Hey,
Look,
Cold Stone is.
no
Fire.
BS. What about this? Like, I don't know if it's on the list or not, but like just a small little like random diner, like nothing like fancy.
Like corner
Well, you
diner
gotta
type?
remember
So-
the list that I'm reading you is where girls do not want
I
to
know,
be taken.
I know, but in general, I just want to like put that out there. To, like thinking about like sort of like how Judy's is,
Mm.
like it's a small town.
Ha!
like-
Waffle House is on here. Ha!
Damn it, boy.
Told y'all. So the next one is family functions. I don't
For
know.
the
I
about
first
that.
date,
No.
no.
Not for a first
No,
date, right?
no.
Right. My family finna roast yo. They're
Oh,
gonna make you
God.
run. They're gonna roast flame
Yeah,
Charles.
either that
You
or
are
Yeah.
not gonna want to be with me after
either
that.
either that or your friend's gonna roast them, one of the two.
Right. Right. So after family functions, it says movie night, but in parentheses, Netflix, Hulu, and etc.
Nope.
It's a no
It
for you, but what about you, Leo?
depends.
So if a man told you, hey, you just want to come over, like we eat snacks and watch Netflix for a first date,
If
would you
it's
would you
just
go?
strictly that, I mean, for the first date,
I mean,
no.
everyone always says we're just going to hang out,
But
and depending on the people, I'm not saying
you
you in general, but
but you
depending
gotta
on the
think though,
people, somebody going to the
you never know when the mood's gonna change.
But then again, you don't ever go
right,
to
because if
no
you get
man.
comfy and you back up that booty on me and we laying down, that's not my
But
flashlight.
like,
That's not my flashlight in
but
my pocket, shorty.
that ain't my pillow poking you. They ain't the remote poking you.
But no, I
Right.
feel like
Yeah,
no
okay.
girl should even go to a man's house on the first day. Like with how we are now, like you never know.
Yeah.
Like that could be a
It's always
trap.
it's always been a sick world though.
I
Now
mean,
it's just more televised.
yeah, that, and but you gotta think it really just depends because you gotta think. It's like saying this though too. Look, we're gonna put this out there too. Think about it. What if, like say this, you wait for a good period of time to have sex with the person that you're talking to or starting a date, right? Would you? This is the point. Would you rather fuck on the first date to see how it is, or wait later on and then it could possibly be ass, but you already invested all your time into it, and then it's ass? Because you gotta think.
You know what's funny? That's how me and Junior were. First day, horrible. Years later, bro, best thing ever. Like it. I feel like y'all. I feel like it's like all about the waiting. Cause the more that like you learn each other,
The more you get into each other and the more anticipation, do you think that affects how great the sex can be?
Yeah,
yes.
but then you can also think though, because I mean, but in general though, it's like sometimes like it could be the worst sex you ever had in your life on that first date. It's like you already got over it because you got to think in any long term relationship, everybody knows this. The sex has to be a part of that long term relationship.
I actually agree with the both of you though. Like I agree where I see where you're coming from because it is a strong point. I done spent 6 months. I done spent money. I done spent time, emotions. You have to. But now we meet. Now we're here in the bed, and boom, I'm like, oh, this
This is
is
what I
not
was
what I
with.
want, or vice versa. You're not what I wanted. Now you break my heart, or I break yours because I'm like, damn, it's not. So I can see where having sex early on can be a thing.
But or I mean like you could also work on it too. I was just saying let's just like go ahead
I'm
and
going
get it.
on. There ain't nothing wrong with the test drive if I'm gonna be making payments and be in this for the long haul.
Boy, you
You're
better
on my
stop
credit now.
leasing. Fuck finance and leasing. I don't like
God,
it. Return. Hey, I got 90 days. Here
God
you go.
damn. Right,
What are you
right.
talking about? I got my receipt, Chris Purse right here.
Look, so the next place on the list is somewhere that requires a long drive.
What?
Canes, Raising Canes.
What?
How far is that from here?
That's all the way in Athens.
Oh man, is it good enough for the drive? If we're gonna
You gotta
drive
eat.
far, it's got to be somewhere that wows us. It's got to be somewhere that we're like, man, I'm glad we came out here. Like,
Okay, look, question though.
so if you drive like to the fair or drive
Yeah, like
to a carnival, if you drive to somewhere eventful like that, I feel like that long drive could be valid. So I feel like this one is 50-50.
it just depends on the place. Or like I said, all these things have something to do depending on the person. It's really
Yeah.
how it
I
is.
believe it is all situational, but everybody that's went across this list has already like shit on this list because a lot of women on other podcast shows, a lot of women on Twitter and different places was like, who the hell gave y'all this list? Like, what women are y'all dating? And a lot of people said this list is for like the bougie
Mhm.
Okay.
girls that are super rich that also have the mentality a man gotta have money to get with me, gotta have more money than me. They're already someone that exists up there. They said that this is a list for them. This isn't the list of the common working woman.
But I can see that point of view too, cause like think about it, like with the money standpoint, cause I've seen it on a recent other podcast too, that women, some women in the relationship are like the breadwinners, and it's like most time you always want to see the man being the breadwinner, but sometimes the opposite way. So like, what it's like saying, what if you made more money than your man? You gonna look at him differently or what?
Shit, I already make more money than that.
I think a lot of shit is situational, and I mean I'm not shedding too much light into my personal life, but you see, when I married my wife, she was a business owner. I worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
My 9 to 5 bought in, let's see, $23 an hour. I was making, I forgot how much a check, but month wise, I made a good amount. I was surviving just fine.
Yeah, but you
But
got
when I got with her, she was making my paycheck
like
in one day's work off of one job of catering that she
yeah,
does.
because you got to think that in the business world you can make as much money as you want.
And that's when the situation at the warehouse happened, that they bought in robots to the warehouse. that could do the counts and could do things differently, they started laying people off little by little. So they ended up with just a team that's there as tech for the robots. They didn't need people physically in there doing certain things anymore. So we got let go. And she asked me, she was like, do you want to find another 9 to 5 and work for someone else? Or do you want to make your own money? I was like, of course I want to make my own money.
Dog, I just realized this whole podcast, I got 2 different socks on. Ones are no-show socks and the others go up past my ankles.
Lord help her.
If y'all realize, y'all already realized.
Hey, look, I feel like that makes you more normal.
Yeah,
because mismatched socks is
Dude,
like a thing.
what are
Now,
you talking
I'm not
about?
gonna lie. I don't ever have mismatched socks.
Really?
Yeah, I buy socks in abundance.
I mean, I do too, but I mean, in general, like, I just see black socks. I'm like, dude,
My problem is though,
Oh, God,
I wear actual diabetic socks. They come in one pack of all one color, so like there's no mismatching my diabetic socks.
well, I'm not like talking like mismatch. I'm talking like different kinds. Like you got to think like shit, black.
Like, bro, these look, they're the same brand and everything, but they're not the same sock. This one's longer than this one.
Bro, I feel like you got some tiny ass feet.
I am a size 4 in kids.
She got them baby feet. It's cheap for you to buy shoes.
For real.
I envy you. Well, no, I don't want my foot that long. So look, the last one's on the list. I'll just name them off all together. The next one is bowling, nightclubs.
What? Hold on,
Hookah
pause.
bar.
Bowling though, really?
That should be fun.
I can see bowling. Bowling's like a good first date.
Yeah, but you get chicks that hit a certain age and a certain, like I said, money wise, they gonna look at bowling like, you gonna take this way?
But
You
that's
wanna
some
go?
little kid shit.
Yeah, I love bowling.
Like, what the
I
fuck?
think we should. I personally think we should do a bowling night for the Bean Dip podcast where we like all just go bowling and have a good time. We don't necessarily have to film it, but get the team together.
Why not?
I feel like we need a team exercise because I feel like we got 2 team members that have been a little absent lately. Kind of miss them. Anyways, so it's nightclubs,
Yeah,
hookah
enough.
bar, a bar just for drinks, Waffle House, and sports events. Take Waffle House and sports events off. I feel like you can't go to Waffle House on a date. I don't know about the first date.
It
date.
depends like at the end of the night, it's like saying if y'all both hungry, then Waffle House, I would consider that in
Like
there.
yeah, if we went like to the fair. We done walked around. We done been on this Ferris wheel. We done did this. I done won you a little teddy bear. Hey, it's alright. It's a little late, but hey, do you want to stop at Waffle House before I drop you off and
Yeah,
get
I
something to
mean,
eat?
yeah, that's
I
what
can
I'm saying.
I can see that happening. Sports events, hell yeah, you can go on a first date
like-
for a sporting event.
Depends on the girl, though.
It
Yeah, I
does
mean,
depend on the girl.
Like I said,
Cause like, what if I meet a girl who's into football and I'm like, hey, we just met, but I got tickets to the Super Bowl. That's an epic first date.
That's gonna be.
I was like, ain't nobody gonna decline that. Well, you'd be
I-
surprised.
Well, you'd be surprised, but I feel like no normal person would decline that. Even the girls that are a little bit superficial, they would want to go and get their selfies at the
Yeah,
Super
so
Bowl.
I was
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
Guess
Like,
what I did today? Super
Right.
Bowl. And he's
I
like,
have-
Hey,
I
but
have
like,
female
look,
friends-
she better be like pancakes and waffles are playing today type shit.
I have female friends that I love and adore, but they do a lot of shit for the content. There's a thing in the podcast world and in the content creator world called COE. It's content over everything. And I have a homegirl that I'll see her and she'll be like, "Oh, I was in pottery classes today." Da 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 da. And she'll never go again. But she did it that
For
day
that content.
because she'll look it up and go, "Shit, pottery is a hot commodity this week." And she uses the hashtags and boom. She'll be on Ponce City Market in Atlanta up there just to take pictures on Ponce City Market. She'll go to the graffitis along the belt line and
Yeah,
take pictures with the new graffitis and stuff. And she has like a whole thing where she's like, I had to go to the Outcast mural because this week the Outcast mural popped up again. And I'm like, do you ever go and actually enjoy something? And she's like, I kind of do, but I'm just there for the for the followers and
this
stuff.
thing about like content though, it's like you can build that like quick little following, but you gotta think once people like catch on to you're just only doing it for content, you're not being genuine. You're done. Like if you say authentic, like this right here is us just being us.
I feel like that's how that PewDiePie was. Y'all ever watch PewDiePie?
Yeah.
I feel like that's how he was, cause after like he started gaining all them followers and like flashing like all that money that he made, where is he now? Y'all heard of it?
So while
Yeah,
we're still on the relationship subject, I have a question that for y'all might not be relatable, but I think you can put thought into it, right? So we already talked about first
Cookie ready,
dates,
bro.
how long before sex, how long before you come around my child?
Ooh. A lot.
And I'm gonna let y'all answer first because no offense, y'all are the non-parents. Well, Crystal, I
Wait,
don't
so
know
are
what
we-
you have.
Nothing. But are
Yeah.
we like are we looking at it as like, oh, I have a kid and I'm gonna see like how long I want them to come, or how long like?
Yes, it's your
Okay.
it's your child, and the same goes for you, Leo. If it, but you get to speak from two different perspectives as a baby daddy trying to level with the baby's mother, and as a father having your own child. When the child is with you, this girl that I've been hanging out with, or fucking, or seeing, or we're in a relationship. How long before, okay, you can come around my child?
Well, I've honestly heard a lot of people is like this is like their line. Like if we're good 6 months into it, that's usually why everybody's line is 6 months. Because think about it, you want to give at least half a year. Because think about it, like I've seen some people like within like first like second third date they're already meeting the kid like already.
Hey,
Putting that do not disturb
yeah,
on,
shut
my
that
bad.
shit off.
Yeah,
My bad.
The fuck, throw that phone, yeet that motherfucker, bro.
right.
Let me.
Yeet, yeet. Isn't that
We
what they do?
busy.
I don't got no more
Told you we was
cookies over
coming. Told you
here.
we was coming for you in this
Yeah,
podcast.
for real.
Um,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say from my perspective and actually having kids, Gloria's 14 years old. Amari's 20. Um,
And you got to think your daughter's a beast.
I was married.
So
My
like so
daughter,
you
my,
ain't
my
gotta worry
daughter's
about
not to
that.
be. Yeah, my daughter's not to be played.
Your
And
daughter literally go walk up to him and be like,
my daughter has.
so you that new person in the
When you
life
stand
now.
up, you can't see your face.
It don't matter.
Oh.
Well, my daughter is. My daughter. God took the components for me and my baby mama, our strongest components,
It
mixed with
made
intelligence, beauty, and a good heart.
a little beast that is
A
awesome.
little ball of
Oh,
fire.
she's amazing, but she will definitely tell you what's on her mind. She is not going to hide what she feels. She will let you know, and she'll call you out on your shit. Like my child is definitely 100% a beast, but
But she seems like a pretty awesome person at the same time.
she is, dude. She man, she's.
And
I mean, I guess me being her dad, I get to see the best of her, but
no,
she
you
is.
get to see a legit mini you out there, and it's crazy,
Oh,
like literal.
don't let the mother of my children hear you say that. She she swears she's a mini her, but
Bro, she looks like you, acts like you.
there's a lot well, there's a lot of things that she gets from her mom too. I'm not gonna take away from her mom, but I feel like
But the thing is, I
in
know
in the
you,
in the
so
aspect of being a talented individual who likes to conquer things, growing up I had many talents that my parents never let me engage in. So I got like drawing. I could draw houses down to the brick. My stepdad wanted me to be an architect. I wanted to draw cartoons. My stepdad,
he look like a cartoon.
when I tell you, your daddy looked like a cartoon.
He dudes.
My stepdad,
Bald headed cartoon.
he would rip up. I used to love drawing Dragon Ball Z. I was the only kid in my class that didn't trace my drawings. I knew shading,
I'm gonna
coloring,
give you the
everything.
honor next time.
And fucking, my stepdad ripped up all my shit and he was like, "You're not gonna draw that bullshit. You're gonna draw houses." I cut it off. Like I didn't want someone to tell me what I was going to be good at. My daughter's also the same way. But my daughter will be at the beginning of the year. We give her the option. What sports do you want to try this year? She did. She's done soccer. She's done tennis. She's done every sport that they offer for girls. And when she gets to a certain point where she's like, okay, I'm this good at this, I can hold myself here. I'm on to the next one to conquer it. It was the same with when she did the pageants, when she does her dancing and all her stuff. Like that little girl is everything I wanted to be as a kid, but I never was allowed to get the outlets to do it.
So it's like pretty much you're just seeing yourself through her.
But that's why I'm down with it. At times, it becomes expensive, and I give my baby mama a salute because she has to run from chess practice to soccer to dance, and then still has to hit the gym all in one night with Glow. There are some nights where I text Glow, "Hey, how you doing?" She's like, "Dad, I'm tired tonight. I'm probably about to go to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow." I get in my feelings a little bit, but I understand. The last time I went to visit her, I didn't actually get to see her. When I was down there for that week with Mom, I actually didn't get to see Gloria till a certain point, but it's because Gloria's schedule is so jam-packed. And I always
I
talk.
was gonna say, yeah, I think, bro, she got a bright future ahead of her, bro.
She does. That girl's going places, and I'm here for it. Whatever it's gonna cost, whatever it's gonna take.
So look, Gloria.
But we done went way, way off
I know,
of
but
the
like,
original
but I'm gonna
topic.
stop it right here at this point. Gloria, I'm gonna give you a shout out. Since you're not here, I'll take care of being on your dad's ass. I got him. You can't make fun of him. I got you.
Oh yeah, she's a roast master. The
I
problem,
know.
the problem with Gloria is Gloria's. My son is a comical one. You'll laugh with him. Gloria will laugh at
At
you,
you.
and while you're in your
That's
pain,
what I'm
she will
saying.
dance in your tears.
That's all I'm saying. Since you're not here to do it, I'll take care of that for you.
Fuck you. Anywho, going back to the subject, you got to think Gloria's 14 years old. I was married. Well, the full relationship with marriage was 7 years. It was a total of 5 years married with my ex-wife.
Okay.
My ex-wife didn't meet Glow till after we were married, and it was just one of two times. The mother of my children did not feel comfortable with her, even though I was married to her. So she was like, yeah, when you come down, it's cool, but she was still weary about them meeting. After that, I had a girlfriend I was dating. She came to visit Hinesville. She came with me to visit Hinesville. At the time, I was out of a vehicle. So when we came down, we came in her vehicle. She told me, she said, you're not leaving me at your mom's house to go in my vehicle to see the mother of your children. I'll take you. Like, I don't have to come in. It's cool. Well, in the midst of everything happening, the kids wanted to go to Dairy Queen. When we meet up at Dairy Queen, it was just so she's in the car. You might as well invite her in. She had a great relationship with the kids. We broke up not too long after that. My baby mama said, you're not bringing anybody else around. She was like, that's two people. And I was like, look how old Gloria is already. Like, she didn't get attached to my wife. She did get attached to the girlfriend because they were
Close
really,
bond.
yeah, they got along really, really good. And they saw each other a few times. Um, my ex,
What, that whole story time for?
the ex that you know, she only seen Glow on like a couple of occasions. Now with my son came up to stay with me for a period of time. So they built a good relationship. When me and her broke up, the kids were like, oh man, we liked her.
Yeah.
At that point, Amari's almost pretty much an adult. He was 18. Gloria's already in her teenager years, so she wasn't too booty tickled about that situation.
Why you smile so you like booty tickle?
Because that's your term, so I had to use your term. I had to bite your
Hey,
term
I
for a
gotta-
second.
Pass it to him.
Fucking slapping cookies.
The
around
cookies
in the
that are on
podcast
the
room.
ground
We're gonna have
is
ants
crazy,
in the podcast
bro.
room. There's M&Ms on the ground. That wasn't even us.
There's some ranch behind there too.
There's ranch M&Ms and
Hey,
cookies.
question, could you imagine putting ranch on a cookie? Ooh.
You
I
nasty
swear,
as fuck.
I was gonna say, I don't know why you finna look at me like, it ain't that bad. Like, you dead.
No, tuna.
I'm not gonna
Tuna
lie,
and
your
mayonnaise?
face.
For her face, like, she tried
Tuna
that
and mayonnaise is great.
That shit bust.
Tuna
Forever.
mayonnaise is great.
shit.
But yeah, I
It's a
think
struggle meal.
6 months is a good amount of time. Now, obviously,
It took you that long to say that?
I feel like from my answer changed after you told your story. Cause I was gonna say like, well, like a year once you're engaged, but no, now I feel like.
but it is situational because it also
Yeah.
depends on the mother of the children or father of the children in your case. It also depends on who your spouse is. I know people that were in love, had a whole life, and their wife did not go around their kids. Their wife didn't want kids. She said, you got 4 already? I'm good. But she didn't interact. I said, how do you even, that's like living 2 separate lives.
Yeah.
Like the issue, damn, I don't want to get too personal, but
I would say, but in general, the point is like,
the
you
issue
don't-
sucks when you want the relationship from spouse to baby mama to work to bring the kids
But-
in, and it doesn't.
But
That's when
you gotta think about it.
sucks.
Like, I've seen so many people co-parent so amazingly. Like, in that, like think about it, it's like you got stepmom,
You
stepdad.
wanna know what's crazy?
What?
I've only seen a handful of individuals co-parent easily.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say like I said, I don't mean a lot, like handful, but it's like but 99% of the time though, it's like the baby mama does not want no other female around their kid, but at their part is they'll allow as many people.
And see, and I know the toxic baby daddies that don't allow the baby mama to have a life, and polices who they around, who they with.
I mean,
They not gonna be around my kid.
See,
Blah 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 blah.
me personally, like if we had a kid and we broke up or divorced or whatever, as long as that person treats my kid like their own, at that point when I'm not around, it's okay with me. Like, but I'm still gonna be in that kid's life no matter what. I promise
Right.
you that. I will fight
Right.
like tooth and nail to make sure I'm that kid's life no matter what. You can put as many whatever restraining orders, whatever on me. I don't care about you. I care about that kid. Once we're done, we're done. I don't care about the kid. It's my life.
I have a situation with a close person where this
Did you just
man.
cut me off?
No, you
were
said what you
done.
said, and then I
Oh.
started going. Oh, and it's a rough situation because it's actually not the father or the actual mother, it's the step parent being a little ignorant. So in this situation, and I
Or-
feel like you'll recognize who I'm talking about.
Oh shit.
Cause this, but don't say the name.
Bro, when have I ever said names?
I'm just. Oh, we never aired it. Your your tequila night. Anyways, so
Mm.
this man has stepped in and fathered this little girl for months now. We're in September, or where are we? No, we're in November.
Yeah. No, not
That's
November.
that's minus 1 month. That's 10 months he's been in this little girl's life. Has loved her. She calls him daddy. He deals with her. The original father has never been a strong presence. He's been around a handful of times. Well, he decided to say, I want a DNA test on her. I need a DNA test for my family.
Okay.
So we can make this happen. DNA test come back. It's his. No shit, Sherlock. We knew this. Well, DNA test comes back. So he's like, okay, sends a group chat. Now we're in this with my wife. His wife has been a major problem. He's already said that the stepfather is not going to replace him, blah, blah, blah. Stepfather's like, dude, I want, I want the baby to be able to have that opportunity for love from both sides. Like, I'm cool. Because the stepdaddy knows what he's done. He's solid at who he is. But now comes the mother of the baby daddy to call the baby mama. Hey, since since we know now, sorry that it took this. We want to do this, 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 and this, and we want to set it up. So now all these people want to come and be a part of the baby's life, and the stepfather feels threatened. The stepfather's like, now all of a sudden they want it. I've been here the whole time, and feels like, dang, I don't want this guy to show up and take away what I've worked on as a dad. But he can't do that because he also comes from a background raised with step parents.
That, and plus you technically have no legal rights in general either.
I feel that, bro.
And one of the questions, or one of the statements that the mother of the child made was, I hear where you're coming from, but if we break up, we're the people obligated to stay, not you. You have the opportunity to walk
That is
away.
true.
Now she said in confidence, I know you wouldn't walk away. I see what you do. But I need him to be in her life. And he's not gonna stop it. He's not gonna do anything against it. But it's eating him alive because he just feels like what he's seen from this guy isn't good enough. So it's attacking him really bad right now. And I'm just sitting there like damn, that is a tough situation when it comes to that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you've given all this time, all this love.
and then somebody's gonna step right in on right over your toes, step right over you, and just
Yeah,
take
he's
it all
already
away
talking
from you.
about I need to take her by myself so she can get familiar with this side of the family. He already calls and he's like, hey, it's daddy on the phone. And she'll look at the stepdad and be like, oh no, daddy's right here. So then it's at an age she don't understand it right now.
But I
But the
mean,
stepdad feels like, fuck.
How old is she? Can't say. Anyways,
What do you
no,
mean?
I
What do
feel
you
that.
what do you mean by what
Like,
is she?
like,
how
how old
old?
is she?
3 years old.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't. She wouldn't understand.
I mean, but you gotta think, and plus you don't want to mix it up. Plus, like if you're already in the presence of them, she's calling you daddy, and you're already there. You're there 24/7, and you're the dad figure, and hasn't left or nothing. I would let. She's too young to decide, but
I
if she
will
was
say this: the family that's on the mama's side of everything has told the stepdad, we ain't worried about him, bro. We don't even think he's gonna stick around. Actually, the wife that has such a big issue with all of this is either gonna get him eliminated out of the situation or he won't stick around because he's had a whole year to make effort and has been there 3 times. On her birthday, stop by. Hey kiddo, happy birthday. Little hug. 5 minutes.
so
Gone.
so you think in general the road dad's just gonna just fade away in general at that point, or what do you think in that situation?
Um, my friend, the stepdad, hopes that he does, but is scared because maybe now with this DNA test that proves to his family, they're going to push him because the family called, not him. The mom was on the phone, the aunt was
I
on the
mean, I
phone,
mean,
the
I mean,
other,
think about
you
it
know
though,
what I'm
because you
saying?
gotta think you just got a whole new piece of family. You got a grandkid now. You just got a whole new family
And
member.
I'll say something about this. I hope I don't get, eaten alive for this, but black grandmas are a whole different thing. Like black grandmas like, "Oh, I got a baby over there. Bring that baby over here. Oh, the mama want problems? She don't want to get. Oh, come on, let's go." Like black grandmas are different.
They hit different.
So I believe that their presence At least as far as the family,
So
I
like,
know their presence will be known. I don't know how he's gonna act.
so like I was gonna say, so like your friend is like feeling like very, very like discouraged and threatening about L's situation. You feel like they feel like your friend's gonna be pushed out of the pictures with it.
My friend knows that in the home per se, nah, he's good with the marriage and the kids. He just feels like
But
my
in
daddy position is now about to be threatened because when she learns what the real daddy is, will it confuse her?
I
Only
mean,
because
it
in his
will it
situation,
will confuse her. But I've also seen this in plenty of other situations. Maybe your friend could maybe learn from this. But it's like saying this. It doesn't matter who your real dad is. It's like saying, like in general, like there's been plenty of kids that's been adopted or what, just in general, like a person stepped in. It doesn't matter if you're there for that kid. I'm calling you dad. It doesn't matter if my real dad pops up.
What I
Ever.
tell y'all?
that is what everyone that is around the situation
It doesn't
on
matter.
the
Me.
other side.
I'm adopted.
Yeah.
I just found out about my true family and shit. Now that I
Are they
found
like
out,
from the mountains of Caucasus
they're
with
they're from Winder,
Caucasic?
Georgia.
Yeah, that sounds white.
White as fuck. But no, it's just
Winder.
that after my mom found out, my real mom found out that I knew about her, I'm all she wants to deal with. I will block her over and over and over again on Facebook due to like the reasoning of why I'm adopted and why this and that. Cause like you just said, blood, it don't mean nothing, like nothing at all,
Like if
not
you
a thing.
A
honestly,
DNA code just says we're related. It doesn't
hey,
make us
this
family.
blood wise, but
Exactly, bro.
if you actually really think about it in general, the most people that you see that are family nowadays, they don't look alike. They're not related.
Mm-mm.
They just got a really fucking close bond. So like I said, maybe your friend can understand. Don't worry about it. Like I said, as long as you're there every day through the everyday
That's all that
things,
matters.
it's all that matters, dog. No matter what, as long as you don't let it, as long as it doesn't let like get to his head, he should be fine.
That's what I told him because my friend is a real angry individual. So
I
he
bet
is
he is.
he sits there and he's like he has so many thoughts running through his head and he gets super fucking emotional about it. So he's had a lot of like in the last 48 hours, he just had a lot of people talking to him like, "Hey, bro, you
Uh,
there? She knows you.
and
He just showed up,
I would
dog."
say, you better been one of them fuckers that was there.
Yeah.
But, in general, like most time when it comes to family though, like I said, blood don't mean shit nowadays. Like think about it. Like honestly, the most time who get fucked over is people in your actual bloodlines fuck you over the
Yes.
damn hardest.
Facts.
Like it's saying like here, like said, you see us, we look nothing alike, but this is like family.
Leo's like my big bro, for real.
I guess I'm the uncle because I'm.
Yeah, no, he like that like pervy uncle that be at the little events, but like,
Where did that come from?
bro, we got cookies falling out of the fucking sky now.
Y'all want a cookie?
It's like the ducks always following in the house.
You suck
Yo,
at.
I thought you were
shit
gonna throw
broke
it
in
at that. I thought you
Why'd
were
you do it like this?
That's
Like
just-
you
I was
trying to play,
trying to get it to go like. Yeah,
trying to
you
play
feel
like
me?
petty.
This is the part where we edit it out and we put like a real cookie in her hand that comes up to the screen. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, so like.
The editing's gonna get better, guys.
But I mean, in general, like I said, like when it comes to stuff like that, I don't care if you're blood, not blood. As long as we got a close relationship, we can count on each other. That's all that matters to me. That's why I
It's
consider
about the
family.
bond,
It's
not
it's
the
like
blood.
it's like a Fast and Furious type of thing, literally. It's how I think about it. You got to think a whole group of people combined that are not blood related, nothing. They're just there.
Yeah.
They connect on
That's why I'm
many
gonna
levels.
say this out loud like this, excluding my mama and a couple other relatives. I won't say their name on this shit. Blood makes you relatives. What? I fucked that all up. DNA
Hey,
makes
the-
you
hey, the
relatives.
extra-
It
the-
don't
hey-
make you family.
Hey, the extra.
Just because we share DNA don't make us fucking family. My family is these motherfuckers right here.
That
I
extra
got a couple
chromosome
more
just
family
kicked
members
in.
that ain't in this room. I won't say their name either. That's family. Family is the bond. Family is the loyalty. Family ain't got nothing to do with DNA at all. At all.
I feel like we're gonna take talk from like Grandpa right now.
Oh my god, y'all ever watched The Angry Grandpa?
Like
That-
the movie?
Yeah.
No.
What angry grand? Oh,
It's
he's
like-
like a real TikTok character.
No, he was a
No.
YouTuber. It was a YouTuber and it was a grandpa and his son. They would do pranks on each other.
I remember watching Dirty Grandpa with
Yeah,
Johnny Knoxville.
yeah, that's what he's talking about, like-
That shit.
No, not that
Oh,
movie.
dude, when he
It's
got
not
his
a
like
movie.
when he got his like nuts stuck in the vending machine.
Oh my god,
What
you
the
remember
fuck?
when they're sitting there drinking? He's letting like the little kid drink his fake alcohol and the dude's like, you shouldn't let him drink. And he's like, come on, asshole. Come on, asshole.
or like Lily just had like there's another scene too where like his balls were just hanging out of his shorts and shit, and he just kept walking around.
Bro, you know what? Bringing up Johnny Knoxville, bro, it is sad. Like, it's sad that they got old because the new Jackass is just not the old Jackass, bro. And I give him credit. It's funny. I'm entertained by it. But it's not the old Jack. We'll never have another old Jackass.
It's not the OG.
Bam is like in and out of drug rehab. Steve-O got sober, even though Steve-O's still doing crazy stuff. Like
I was about to say that man was just
Dunn. That dude is it Jeff Dunn? What's his name? He died. Bam's best friend. Yeah, you didn't know that? Rest in peace, Dunn. I don't remember his first name, and it's horrible because I was such a fan of these guys. But we couldn't have a new version of Jackass in this day and age because people are so butt tickled with shit.
Booty tickle.
Butt tickle. Booty tickle, butt tickle's the same thing.
Nah.
They're butt hurt. I'll stick with butt hurt then.
Ooh.
People in this day and age, bro, all the sensitivity we have, and then in everything now that they're creating, there has to be.
Not gonna lie, you got
a narrative pushed. Buzz Lightyear had like characters kissing each other.
If you see it now, bro, like that, and then cancel culture is so popping right now.
Crazy.
Like, everybody's, like, so sensitive. But it's weird that how now, like, I don't know if any of y'all seen. I seen it a while back.
These cancel Karens wouldn't have survived in the 90s.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying.
Okay, you can talk afterwards.
Give a fuck. Talking today.
Bro, what the hell's in that damn cup?
Hey, whoa. Hey. Don't worry about the cup,
I
bro.
bet. You over here hyped up like you on crack or
cup,
something
bro.
at this point.
Yeah, I sprinkle PCP in my drink.
I bet you did. But in general, anyways. It's like...
So, yeah, like I was saying... No, I'm just playing.
I was really finna throw my whole vape at you. I don't care how mad you got at that point. I'd be like...
No, you hit me in the face. It's not going to go well. Don't throw the vape in my face.
Then be quiet then for like 2.5 seconds.
Like a cookie, we got past that. Even though I still...
He's still rubbing crumbs out his eyes.
Though, like, no shit. It popped up as soon as I mentioned it. That's karma.
That's
eye crust, bro. That's eye crust.
My eye crust is not that.
He crusty everywhere, literally.
He crusty everywhere. Yeah, I'm not the one with crusty panties in my closet.
That wasn't me either.
They were in your closet?
They were in your closet.
The closet
you
right
are
here,
guilty
my
by
boy.
association.
The video's on your phone.
Oh, shit. He's going deeper.
But they weren't my panties.
Wait, so what you're saying, you have panties that those just weren't yours?
No, I don't have panties in general.
I was just trying to twist some shit up.
Yo, fuck, I didn't expect to hear that shit.
You said we going in, bro. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time.
I did say that.
Hey,
shout out to you.
Hey, look, if you want.
Shout out to who?
Oh, not shout out to you. I take that shit back.
Yeah. I was like, who the fuck are you shouting out to?
Hey, yo.
Oh no, are yours crusty too?
Don't even fucking do that. Hell
I was about to say you shouting out
I
Krusty the
don't know.
Clown.
No.
Hey, you a bitch. Oh,
No.
shit.
We can edit this out if you want to.
Nah, hell
Fuck
no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Go big or go home.
It's all uncensored to our podcast, but we're doing
I'm just making sure because we didn't say who, so it's not like that person's gonna watch and go, "Oh my God, he found my Krusty." Although you never know, she might be like, "Oh my God, that's where I stuffed them after I shit myself." She might have been in this room.
No.
Oh shit, I'm going way too identifiable on it now. This person might have come to your house and just,
Yeah, it might not even be a she.
I hope.
You killed the whole fucking.
Might not even
Holy
be a
shit.
she.
Like, which one of your... Oh, my God. What if it was... That'd be funny. I don't think it would. I don't see people of his race doing stuff like that. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Forgot we got the microphones on.
Like, right here as we're
Watch
talking.
this shit. Y'all better watch it thoroughly.
Nah, I don't care. We really didn't say names that were gonna like do anything in general.
Nah, we just picking at some shit.
But wow,
JK, guys.
JK, not JK, because the whole time I was looking at that closet, I was like, yo, traumatizing.
So have you taken out all the extents of that closet 100%?
Yeah, I went through everything.
Are you sure?
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, because what if there's more surprises in store?
I like surprises. Look, fuck no.
Not
Oh,
them.
those
Not
kind
those
of surprises,
right.
bro. I can't believe we found 2. First of all, finding 1 alone.
It's crazy.
But then you hit him with the Drake back to back. You found another one. That means that this was habitual.
Have you checked all of the have you cleaned out every single room?
Pretty much, yeah.
Anywhere where this individual had any items in this house?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
We good.
I mean, I'm here for it. If they do, I'm here for it. But I'm sorry, a third one? No, no, no,
What
no,
you
no,
mean?
no, 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 no. Listen, when I
Hey,
say I'm here
I'm
for it,
calling over here.
a third one, you get exposed. A third one, you're getting exposed. Government name, everything. If there's a third one,
So in that
I will take it.
place,
I will take it to that level.
I'm out.
Oh, what you scared?
scared for what? I ain't scared of
Not
nothing.
you, her.
Oh, I ain't scared of shit.
Scared for what? I mean,
I'm
that
just saying.
that
scared of shit.
individual is its own person. Is just stay away from me.
Facts.
That makes me feel bad feeling like that. That
It could be like a bowel disorder.
she could have. It could have been a UTI or some shit.
A UTI that made you shit?
There was shit.
I don't know. What do you?
Didn't one of them have crusty like skid
Skid
marks? One of them did.
Yo, what if?
You're the one that saw
I
it.
mean, that's what somebody said. That's what somebody said that was here.
I know they were. I know one of the pairs could stand up on their own. The use of whatever liquid bonding containments used.
It was like let's put this and put
She
this.
dunked them in Gorilla Glue, let them dry. They just stuck like that.
Yo, something wrong with that thing if it's got Gorilla Glue coming out of it.
Oh, this is gonna be an interesting ass podcast.
It is. It is an
If only we
interesting
had
ass
the sound
podcast.
effects.
We are almost at the hour and a half point though.
You know.
Oh, is this how we're gonna end it?
No. I thought. Well, I mean, is there anything else? I know we
Honestly,
said we weren't gonna jump like topic to topic like that, but do we have anything else we want to talk about before we
Actually,
leave?
have you guys since the last episode? Did you guys check out the geocaching or what?
Very, very interested in finding this out. I wasn't here for this,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
and
he
I saw the
kinda-
TikToks or the Snapchats. I don't remember which
Yeah,
one it was.
Snapchat. Actually, after that video, well, we did two more, but the two that we did were like so easy.
well, yeah, easy and like not like something that you would want to find. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
they
But I
were
mean,
just like-
but I mean, it's all the adventure that we like in general.
Yeah, it was really part of the adventure. It took us through places that shit I didn't even know was around here type shit.
But that's why I'm gonna let you hit it off.
Is there a possible danger to it though?
Yeah, I was telling my boss actually watched last podcast and he told us to like, y'all, for real, be careful with the geocaching because it's just like Pokemon Go. Like when Pokemon Go was going around, like a geocache could be in a certain spot, but a fucking pedo could have put it there just to lure you in. Like you never know. Don't do geocaching alone. Go with a group of people. Like for real.
Yeah, but the more in depth is like, what is geocaching?
Right.
I mean, facts, I could tell y'all, but somebody decided to throw my phone across the room, so it's...
Okay, fine. So I mean, I can pretty much say what geocaching is at that point.
It was created in 2000, though, in Oregon.
That was
That
nice.
That was a little
That
smooth.
was nice.
There,
I like how you
buckaroo.
did that. That's my guy right there, tossing cookies and catching
You know, I
flies.
just realized every like time I do like I hang around people, everybody uses the sayings that I say around them now. Like literally, be like, "Damn it, boys," from Mario. Okay.
I got that shit from Florida, guys.
Yeah, I hate you because I'm in the house talking to my kids, calling shit minty. And then like my daughter stubbed her toe and I was like, damn it, boy. Like I don't use booty tickle as much, but damn it, boy and minty, you got me on that.
Sometimes buckaroo.
And so buckaroo I use more when I'm talking with you, but yeah.
So geocaching was actually an older thing. Geocaching, it wasn't named geocaching, it was named letterboxing. And basically it would be like, people were like, whoa, kind of feel like this is like time capsules.
The time capsules. That's what I was gonna ask you. Was it
Yeah.
relative to time capsules? That's what we did during my time. Don't you start your shit.
Back in his day.
Back in my day.
No.
Back in 1997.
Back in 1964, goddamn.
Damn, she
Back in
came
World War
the
II,
60s.
goddamn.
God damn, y'all just tag teaming.
Hey,
Okay.
look, you go back to the Flintstones? No. Okay, so I'm giving you World War II.
Did you say Flintstones?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to yabba dabba do my ass out of
For
here.
real, that is. That's Freddy.
Okay, Scooby-Doo.
Freddy who?
From,
Did she really just said fucking Scooby Doo?
I mean, Scooby Doo's old as fuck, bro.
I know, but like, really, like.
why are you booty tickled?
Ooh!
Don't reach for no tricky.
I was reaching. I
Ooh.
had water in my head. Girl, I'm finna wash all your naked off.
This
real
is
quick.
why. This is why she earned. This is why she
Oh,
earned
sticky?
queso.
You want to
Hey,
get sticky?
You finna bring your PP in? Like Dr. PP in this?
No sponsors.
Yo, this is why she is queso. This is why she is a part of the team, and she will be frequently on here.
So yeah, keep it up. Support me. Support us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, damn, support me.
Support us. Support the three amigos.
Hey, y'all. On some real shit, we're gonna have merch on the way, but we need y'all to help us. Help us get up there. Tell your friends. Follow. Subscribe. We'll have a link at the end of every video.
How they gonna make merch with nobody to wear it?
Exactly. We're gonna wear it so y'all can see it, but we want to make merch for you guys to wear.
Facts.
I'm talking condoms. I'm talking lingerie. No, too far. Okay, guys, just shirts in the beginning. My bad, y'all.
Pillows.
Yo, what the fuck is this man talking about? This is why I don't like Puerto Ricans. This is why I fucking can't stand Mexicans.
Oh, hold on. I want to pause you for just a second. I don't want to interrupt you. Interesting little question.
What's up?
You know plenty of how many Puerto Ricans to Mexicans do you know?
You're like the third Puerto Rican I know.
Oh shit. Okay, so this question might be one-sided.
Third, like I don't know, probably
Ladies
third.
and gentlemen,
second.
I got a
Mexican
question
gang.
for the people. Saw a meme today
I
on
was on
Facebook.
point two.
Decided to repost it, right? Where it says, Puerto Ricans are the niggas, Mexicans are the rednecks. And I fully 100% agree.
Yeah, I agree.
This man says
agree.
that they are fancy. They're not rednecks. Where? I know Puerto Ricans are niggas. We are the ghetto Caribbean princes of the fucking world. Okay? But we not redneck. We not redneck. And that's a fact. We don't...
Like, what do you mean, like, proper? Like, y'all are more proper type shit?
No, I wouldn't say proper because, like I said, I feel like the Puerto Rican dialect is more street and ghetto than most Hispanics dialects that's coming out of the Caribbean, like Cubans and Dominicans. Now, granted, everyone's got their own shit, but when I listen to everybody, like especially my South American friends and my Mexican, Latino friends, when they speak their Spanish, I feel like Puerto Ricans have like the most ghetto Spanish. But our Spanish is so intricate because we created a lot of the words and the dialect. And if you're not Puerto Rican, it sounds crazy to you. Because when I was locked up, I used to say certain words like to Mexicans or
and they would just look at you
or
like
fucking Peruvians and Colombians, and they would look at me like, yep. This has been one violent episode. We've been slapping cookies,
throwing
slapping
ranch.
Not the cookies,
Phones.
bro.
I don't know what's going on with us today.
Bro, not the cookies, bro.
But nonetheless, I want to hold a poll on the Bean Dip page where we dissect this and we say who are the niggas and who are the rednecks. I just want to know because I feel like they the ones with the cowboy boots. They're closer to redneck than the Puerto Rican is. Like real talk. Like you guys might not be the rednecks of the Latino world, but you are closer to rednecks than Puerto Ricans are.
Nah. Like you know, earlier I was joking that like you know we are because a lot of Mexicans do a lot of redneck stuff. Well, you seen
y'all have, but y'all have like your own. Y'all also have your own.
Y'all
way
be
of
going
doing
riding horses, doing ATV type shit.
Puerto Ricans do that too though on the island.
Or as you seen, like me, I go mudding. I do all that stuff.
I ain't seen mudding unless you're on four-wheelers and shit in Puerto Rico. I ain't seen mudding like in the truck and stuff like that.
Or like I told you that my tequila night, I told you can trucks fly, and you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Mexican Duke of Hazzard right here. His truck, I bet y'all can see the floor, right? His truck got about, I want to say, this high off the ground from the railroad tracks. He also lost the lighting on the whole left side of his truck. Oh no, I'm sorry, the right side.
The wheel well molding.
And the wheel well as well. We had to go back and scoop it up and get it. And that night, my friend was a little bit under the influence, and he didn't give a shit. But the next day, he was a very unhappy person.
But then within 2 days after that.
It was like 2 days after that, he had everything back on the truck, so it was like, no damage done, just a little bit of elbow grease to put it. Oh, sound like you broke her glasses, dog. See, you violent with throwing them cookies, bro.
Booty tickled up.
Chill. Bro, did you see how many I stacked on top of you?
No.
Look at these
I
two
got
over
crumbs
here
on my forehead and shit.
playing with cookies. So I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt. I had to put that out there. So more into this geocoding thing. Can we have geocoding bean dip podcast adventure
Yo, of course.
where like we film it
What
like
you mean?
we
We're
go?
finna go right after this.
Y'all trying to go with us? We should go live. Well, the internet service. Some of the places I be going, my phone be getting SOS where the geocaches are.
Or like so
Yeah,
we
we
just
gonna
or
die.
like,
Y'all taking
or
me
like so
now.
we can
Yeah.
just record it and just put it in the shorts
I would say yeah, we could record it
and
and
put it in the short.
make segments and stuff out of it. Yeah. Oh, I could go.
So then
I
y'all
could
go
to the
check
house and
out
get
the
gimbal.
geocaching video. Matter of fact, y'all go check it out.
Did
If
you?
y'all have it up, I think.
Where do you have the video at?
Okay.
Snapchat? Oh, so you actually don't have it on a platform where it's viewable at all times.
Nah.
We're gonna post a short on YouTube to the Bean Dip YouTube
Bruh.
channel of the last time they went
Bruh.
geocaching, so we can get more in depth with this. I just want to see it for myself. I think it's a bit. What y'all got going on
Just
over there?
smack the fuck out of me. Let me just dust your cookie dust off.
Okay. The fuck? Where did that cookie come from?
They fall from the sky.
Shit.
Oh shit! I remember what's that movie? Cloudy with a Chance
Chance
of
of
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
That was probably one of the last movies of that. What is it? Pixar and Disney or whatever that I watched. I did watch the Elemental movie recently. That shit is fire.
8-ball question. Let's go.
For real. I got a few. Is Hayes really that old? Damn.
Damn.
Said yes.
Sid better not tell you now.
Don't tell me at my funeral. Did you guys know Hayes was really
I
53
guess.
years old?
Will Crystal ever find love?
Oh,
As I see it, yes.
I have a question.
What you got?
Let's see. Will I ever be called a DILF again? You may rely on it. I don't like that answer. I don't know what that means. You may rely on it.
That's interesting.
Guess I wait for it.
my turn.
Yes, so. What you got?
I don't want to get too on your ass.
Oh,
Go.
shit.
That's the point. Who cares? Go. There's no filter on this.
Will Leo ever be able to, what was it? You always fuck your type, but you never date your type. Will Leo ever be able to date his type and not know ogres? Do I shake it? Am I shaking it? Am I doing it right?
Go on, shit.
It's stuck. Good luck.
You said good luck?
No, I said good
Oh.
luck.
What did it say, though?
It is certain.
Oh, man.
So on that note,
It's a little hot in here. I feel like I'm in the sauna, goddamn.
for real,
It
so
did get a little hot in here. I
this
told y'all that from
is-
the beginning.
we had a pretty good time. We had a pretty time tonight.
What y'all think? Let us know down below.
Look la.
Right, down in the comments. Y'all let us know what you think, how you feel.
And
Show
if
us
you
some love.
like,
And this was a good little segment. A good episode.
if you like their podcast, want to tune in more,
Subscribe.
hit the bell. Hit
Listen-
the
listen,
notification
Queso, hit
bell.
that
You
bell.
will get a little ting every time Bean and Dip posts.
Right. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Spotify. The link will be down below for you guys to find it. And if you click and subscribe the page, you guys will find the links for all of our social media on, what is it called? The thing with all the links?
Linktree.
Linktree. All of our links for all of our social medias will be on there. The TikTok will be up this week. Me and Leo are going to get on that and set it up. And stay tuned. In the next episode, we are going to attack a few topics because November is another month for men's mental health awareness. So that'll be a deep one for us because me and Leo can definitely relate and give a lot of perspective on that. We're not sure if we're going to have a guest for that episode. We might have Queso again. We might have another male member join us. It just all depends. We would like to thank you guys for tuning in.
But
It's
this is the Bean Dip Podcast
been facts.
with Queso.
Queso.